On this episode of What's on Your Plate, it's just me. I'm going solo. Healthiness isn't just a mindset, it's a lifestyle.
When I started my fitness journey, I realized that one of the best ways to improve my health was to change the way I approach food. People tend to think that eating healthy means you can't enjoy what you're eating. So we started a catering company to show that good food and healthy living can go hand in hand.
Join us as we combine food and fitness and find out what's on your plate. Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's on Your Plate. I'm Junior Wakefield. Today, my special guest, it's me. I'm going solo today, and I'm pretty cool with that. I'm not going to say that everybody else canceled out, but everybody else did cancel out. But that's okay, which is going to be a good one. So it's just me and the camera and the TV and the camera and the camera and the camera and the food and Andrew, my producer, in the back. So other than that, what I want to do is tell you a little bit about what's on your plate. So for about the last couple of months, I had the opportunity to, I'd say about 3 months, I've had the opportunity to serve the Real News PR team and staff, just serving them lunch every day. And every day we've always tried to do something different. We tried not to make the same dish, but also to give them a different variety. Now, we give them a different variety of foods just so it kind of changes everything up. And plus, I want them to be able to try certain things that they normally wouldn't try, which is to get out of their comfort zone. And getting out of their comfort zone, maybe it's not ordering pizza, not having barbecue, or not having some type of fast food, but also just trying to have a really good home-cooked meal. And so we've been doing that for the last couple of months. And today, it's a little bit different because the whole thing of what's on your plate is about fitness, food, moderation, and eating healthy. Now, anything that we prepare, whatever it is that we cook, it's not one of those that we want everybody to go out and have Sunday dinner, because Sunday dinner is considered that where you eat and you get full and have your dessert and you get so full that you want to take that top button off of your pants and kind of lay back a little bit, or at least maybe that was just me. But anyway, so what we did on What's on Your Plate is just to kind of show a different variety of things and to be able to talk health and fitness, to have certain individuals, certain champions that I like to call them, to come in and try the food, to be able to tell us what they think, and just to kind of get them out of their comfort zone. Now, I've been a personal trainer for over 30 years, and if you ask me how old I am, I'm 31, if you believe that one. But one of the things that when it comes to personal training is you want to get a person to be able to get into a fitness routine, to be able to watch what they eat, and also to have hydration. And so one of the things that I do is I know that everybody can't change overnight, and some people don't want to change overnight, because for a person to get into the position that they're in physically, mentally, and spiritually, it took a time for them to get there. And so one of the things that I do is I try to motivate, I try to encourage, I try to strengthen, build, and try to get you to get your fitness goals in the way that you see best. But I don't do it overnight. We just take our time. And so like the things that we cook, we always talk about moderation. Everything that when it comes to working out, when it comes to eating, when it comes to hydration, I say do it in moderation. Don't try to do everything overnight, because to me, I don't think it works. There's so many fitness plans out there. There's so many different products. There's so many different foods that everybody would like to try to kind of lose that 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 pounds within a short amount of time. To me, I take it simple. Start off with moderation. We start off exercising. When it comes to exercising, I'm not telling you to go out and buy the premium package at a gym. I'm not telling you to go out and run a half marathon. I'm telling you to take your time. Do it in moderation. So if you're not used to walking, start walking. If you're not used to exercising, start off slow. If you drink 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7 sodas a day, drop down to about 4 or 5. If you're not used to getting up early in the morning, try it. If you're used to staying up all night, go to bed early. So what I'm really saying, you got to be tired of doing the same thing over and over without getting results. You got to start and you got to want to make a change. So here's a couple of things that I would suggest. First, decide when you're going to do it. Don't wait for the first of the year. Don't wait for the first of the month. Don't wait for the first day in the week. Whatever day you decided, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, then just start on it and just do it. Don't go on any type of drastic diet. Don't try to take all the stuff out of your house and try to change things up. You didn't get to where you were by doing it overnight, so don't try to change it all overnight. Take it slow. So, for example, if you normally say that you have a set routine, that you get up at a certain time, you drink your coffee at a certain time, you like to eat your breakfast at a certain time, and your day is pretty much regimented, how about changing it up? If you walk the same route, how about changing the route up? Once you change your mind, your body starts to change. Once you change your spirit, your mind starts to change. Your body starts to change. Results aren't going to happen overnight, so take it slow. Take everything in moderation. Another thing, don't step on the scales. It's the worst. When you step on the scales, that number that you see may not be the number that you want to get to. And when you see that number, it's going to stick in your head nonstop because you're going to want to change it. You're going to say, oh, I need to only eat a salad. I only need to eat peanuts. I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to do this. And that's only for a short period of time because you haven't changed your mind. So you got to start off slow. So do me a favor. Take the scale, put it somewhere where it's going to collect dust, put it somewhere give it to me. I'll take it. I got 4 scales in the back of my car. Just give it to me. I'll take it. But don't step on the scales. So let me go back. Decide when you're going to do it. Don't all of a sudden try to do it all overnight. Throw the scales away. Make sure you start to hydrate yourself. When I say hydrate, guesstimate how much you weigh. Don't step on the scale. Guesstimate. If I had to guesstimate, I'd probably weigh about 130 pounds. No, probably not. But anyway, well, 130 pounds plus 130 pounds. So it's about 260 pounds. With that being said, I have to drink about 130 or 150 ounces of water per day. Guesstimate how much you weigh. Divide that number in half. That's how many ounces of water you should be drinking on a daily basis. Now that's tough. Most people say, well, does that include coffee? Does that include tea? Does that include sodas? Does that include anything else? Just drink water. Just try with water. That's your first step. Try with water. Try that number and stick with it. It's not going to be easy. Trust me, it's not going to be easy. But start with it, take your time, and go from there. Is there a strict diet that you need to follow? Eventually, you'll get to that point that you don't want to do all that stuff overnight. So do everything in moderation. So, for example, like today, I have lasagna. We made lasagna today. I also have garlic bread. Yep, you said lasagna. Lasagna, garlic bread. You have a little tossed salad with a vinaigrette dressing. And also you have a little bit of butter cake, and which is an ancho chili jam on there. And actually, it's pretty good. Eating that, most people say, well, that's not a healthy diet. But guess what? If you're starting off and you eat in moderation, or if your plate looks like that, it's not a bad plate to start off with. Now, it may not fill you up, but you're not supposed to get full. All you want to do is you want to satisfy yourself. So if you satisfy yourself, and then for the next couple of hours, you're going to grab you a little snack, and then you're going to have you'll probably have your dinner or something later on. It's all about moderation. And so one of the things that with Just Saying Kitchen Catering and with What's on Your Plate, we talk a lot about of the many different foods and so forth that we bring to share with the staff here. And one of the things that we talked about is substituting yogurt for sour cream, or being able to eat in moderation. You can take out the bread. I love garlic bread. I'm a different person. I'm a lot bigger than a lot of people. So you can take out the bread, you can eat the salad, and as long as you eat it in moderation, everything is going to be good. Now, for example, if my producer, Andrew, half the size of me, would Andrew eat all that? I would suggest Andrew to eat all that. For me, I wouldn't eat all that because I'm already at my size. Now, a couple of other people, Jeff Curley, Dow, they're small. They're skinny people, right? Skinny people, if you're trying to put on weight, eat. Just eat something. Travis, he's about my size. So would I suggest him eat all that? Of course, because I want him to enjoy my food. So those are just a few examples. Josh, of course, I want Josh to enjoy my food also. So those are just a couple of examples and a couple of things that I do, that we do here at What's on Your Plate. And of course, we'll have more guests and we'll have more people talking about what's on your plate and just being able to try different things. So before I close out real quick, the one thing I want you to try to do is try to decide when you're going to make a change. Decide when you want to do it and just do it. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Just do it. Second, find an accountability partner. You can find a personal trainer. You can contact me. Don't bother me. Find an accountability partner, somebody that's going to hold you accountable, somebody that's going to walk the walk with you, somebody that's going to take you every step of the way to help you get your fitness goals. When it comes to eating, eat in moderation, especially starting off. Don't go to try to get on something that's really strict or something that you don't know about. Ask questions, look for help. Hydration, guesstimate whatever it is that you weigh, divide that number in half. That's how many ounces of water you should be drinking on a daily basis. Okay, so that's just a little bit of tidbit about what's on your plate, about a little bit of Just Saying Kitchen and what I do at Texas Sweat Fitness. I do a lot of boot camps. I'm on social media a lot, just about sharing the things that I've learned throughout 30 years of being a personal trainer. Well, thank you guys for this solo episode of myself being on What's on Your Plate. It's Just Saying Kitchen Catering and Texas Sweat Fitness. I'm Junior Wakefield. Thank you guys for out there watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I gave you some information you can use. Thank Andrew, my producer. Thank you for the whole Real News PR staff out there who is eating lasagna. And thank you guys and have a wonderful day.
Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and reach out to us to cater your next event.